Evening all. I'm just a poor boy named Nathan with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to just take a quick look at the Monopoly Queen edition.
Yes.
I don't know why I had to think about that. It was right there.
Right there, yeah. This is not the Queen as in royalty. Well, I suppose they're royalty but in a different way. This is Queen, the band, if anyone is wondering. So, I'm a big fan. You like Queen as well?
We've actually seen Queen minus Freddie Mercury because obviously we weren't even alive when they were still performing with Freddie Mercury. But we have seen the other...
Yes, you've seen them twice in concert. I've seen them 3 times with
Adam
Lambert being the front man.
Does a good job. But anyway.
We also love Monopoly, so this is just perfect.
So we picked this up, was it Spotlight? No, Lincraft?
I don't know. You bought it for me.
I think it was Lincraft. They were clearing out, they had all these Monopolies for like $15.
Lincraft, why?
I don't know. It was Lincraft or Spotlight. I think it was Lincraft.
Lincraft in Australia. Anyway, we're going to open up and take a look. You can see it's still sealed, so we haven't actually seen beyond what's on the outside of the box here. And we're just going to take a look at what makes this one different to the standard.
What is it? What are the two? So there's Community Chest and Chance in the regular.
Normally.
What are they called in this one, Laura? Read them out.
16 in the Lap of the Gods cards and 16 a kind of magic cards.
Ooh.
Love it.
As you can see, we haven't even opened this thing yet.
That was what I was saying. We've reviewed a lot of Monopolies. Some of them are very much just plain Monopoly with like minor changes. Some of them obviously completely change gameplay and things like that, but this is one of the ones in the middle where it actually changes pretty much everything.
But the base game and all that is pretty...
But yeah, base game stays the same, but they've put a lot of effort into the theming, is what I'm trying to say.
I think in some of our recent Monopoly ones I've mentioned that some of the more recent licensed ones are pretty crummy in terms
some of the theming gets a bit bland in some of them, but this is not one of them.
And this is like it's shiny and actually put...
Come on, open it up, Nathan.
I'm trying. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so we have the board on top, which we can't get out. Let's have a look at the board first, shall we? Since it came out of the box on top.
I'm bored of looking at the board.
Oh. Alright, so in the middle there, you can see there's like the silhouette, sort of, almost silhouettes of the original band on stage. So
I say cast, they're not actors.
No, I believe that Adam Lambert isn't on this anyway. This is based on obviously the four original members of Queen.
The classic Queen back in the day.
Yes, so the four corners are still the same. Go, you can't actually say that. Go, jail, free parking, and go to jail.
And the same amount of, it's the same specs as the board. So there's 10 spaces each sort of side of each edge of the board. So
yep. So these are the card spaces in place of those chances and community chests, and you still have places in the middle to put the cards.
And then you got the income tax, which is income tax.
It has stayed the same, yes.
And the railroads are now hit records.
Yeah, global hit records.
Whoa.
So let's have a look at those. So we've got Bohemian Rhapsody. Can't go past
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
We Will Rock You. What do you have over
Radio
there?
Gaga, and Another One Bites the Dust.
Nice. All right, so then shall we go through the properties down here?
We just zoom in a little bit so we can...
So these are actually locations. I think it could have been just as easy to do songs. They probably would have had enough to fill the board easily.
Which would have been a bit lazy, I think. So I'm glad they went this way.
Yeah, so these are all locations that mean something to Queen. So we have Imperial College London, Le Blow Up in Luxembourg, and it looks like, was that original like ticket or something? Perhaps for those concerts?
Yeah, I think that one is it's in German, so it's hard to tell.
We have the Rainbow in London, Hammersmith Odeon London, Hyde Park in London. Turn around. Madison Square Garden NYC, Earls Court London, and Bingley Hall Stafford. Sorry, yep.
The lighting company is the electricity company.
Lighting company. Did you say lightning?
Very frightening.
Whoa. All right, then we move to the yellow and we have...
Pavilion de Paris.
Well, there's no I there, but it's probably Pavilion de Paris.
De Paris.
Budokan in Tokyo. Sorry if we've pronounced these wrong. Olympia Hall in Munich.
They toured quite a lot of places.
Well, yeah, they have, of course. Vélez Sarsfield in Buenos Aires. Morumbi Stadium in Sao Paulo.
I'm glad
you're leaving these to me.
I'm glad you're pronouncing
You're leaving me to stuff them up. The Forum in Montreal. And then Milton Keynes Bowl in England. The Forum in LA. Forest National in Brussels.
Sound company is the water utility.
Yes. Okay, and around we go. We have Rock in Rio, Brazil, Entertainment Center, Sydney, Australia. Woo! We're not from Sydney, but we are from Australia. Nepstadion in Budapest. Knebworth Park in England, and Wembley Stadium in London.
What do they
of course,
do?
you have to have Wembley Stadium in
course.
place of Mayfair, don't you?
So let's just zoom back
And
in.
then that's Super Tax, so with a nice little crown down there.
What else have we got in the box of goodies?
Top Trumps, they really like to advertise those in there, don't they?
It's just other monopolies and things. Nothing particularly exciting.
Lots of Top Trumps cards, though. Then we have the instructions, which look to me like a fairly standard set of
Yeah, so
instructions, just with a different imagery, of course.
They just go, this is what this is in place of.
Yeah, pretty much. Otherwise, the rules are generally the same in these ones. Then we have, do you want to bust into that? The money is the same, but marked with Queen, if that makes sense. So while Nathan gets into that, let's open these up. We might actually have to check the instructions. Are these meant to be the hotels?
They're red.
I don't know. Let me have a look. Do you want to show the money?
So the money, same colours, but it says,
Queen.
yeah.
Makes sense. Where am I? Sorry, I'm just trying to find.
50s, 100s, $500 doos.
Okay, so this actually has staging blocks instead of houses. So that's what's in place of those. And then when you have 4 staging blocks on a venue, you can exchange them for a full production. So I believe these go together. You get one of these little
What are they? Like
yellow pieces.
Looks like a bubble wand.
And that goes somewhere in there, like that.
I don't get it.
And that is the full production. There, and then the black ones you've got should be your staging blocks. So that's what you can have 4 of in place of the houses.
They're literally a block.
Little like stage blocks. I guess maybe you use them on stage setting up concerts. I don't know. So that's interesting. Not what I expected.
No, it's definitely a lot different than the regular hotels and houses.
Yeah, very, very different. That's bizarre. Tell us if there's more relevance
there's a
to
meaning
these
to it,
that,
yeah.
that we don't know yet. All right. Then we have...
Just
Hang on, let me pass Nathan something else to open. We have a little storage bag. That one doesn't say Queen, that's just Monopoly. Little standard one, you can put all the pieces and things in if you don't want to keep them in the plastic. Regular dice.
whoa.
Nothing too exciting there. They don't often change those, I don't think.
No, they're usually pretty standard.
Alright, so you've got the cards.
I'm just
Nathan, you're looking at them yourself. Come on, show them off.
Okay, so you got the classics, advance to Wembley Stadium, take a trip to another property. Your concert is
Actually,
broadcast.
that was, yeah, specifically Bohemian Rhapsody.
Your concert is broadcast live on TV and radio. Advance to the Forum, Montreal. Advance to the nearest utility.
So they all follow the same format as the normal cards. They've just altered them
Yeah,
to obviously match
but
Queen.
the band was band arrested for playing after curfew. Go to jail.
No.
Tour is sold out. Advance to go. Press for view. I'm just going to show. People can read.
You can pause them and read them if you would like.
But they all do the same things, just
Yeah.
reworded for, you know.
That's good though. There are a few of these monopolies that they've been like changed, like the properties and things, but then these cards are the same
And it's like, oh,
as
that's
just
sort of...
normal Monopoly. It's like you have a beauty contest, but it has nothing to do with whatever the Monopoly is themed to, and you kind of think, eh. So this is nice. At least they've made something for each of them. I'm,
So, yeah.
yeah, always happy to see that.
And the pieces.
The last thing, yes, are the pieces. So we have, oh, that one's really quite heavy. Do you want to hold?
The Robot Man from
Wanna
one of
get that to focus?
their album covers.
Yeah, specifically from the News of the World cover.
Why is
It
that?
also features heavily in their concerts as well, or at least the ones we've seen.
That's one of the heaviest Monopoly pieces I've had.
I'll say, yeah, some of the others are not as heavy. We have Brian May's guitar.
Who's much lighter in comparison.
Yes, it's much thinner as well, whereas he is chunky. Then we have a bicycle bicycle race, and I don't know whether everyone watching has seen the video clip for bicycle race.
He's actually
But
got like look,
she isn't wearing any clothing, same as in the video clip either.
Scandalous.
So, very. Dropping that one.
a jukebox.
Then we have Yeah.
Is that from the clip
it's
when
like
she-
a radio from, I can't think of what it's from. I'm
It's either Radio Gaga or the one where he's dressed in drag,
Wow.
vacuuming in the house. I think that the radio.
Speaking of the vacuum, so that is from I Want to Break Free. I want to break free. I shouldn't sing. Very iconic scene though. And then we have a hammer for Hammer to Fall.
Whoa! Do you see what I did there? It fell.
I have to say, I love the pieces, but there is a huge quality difference.
Discrepancy?
Not quality, but weight between this one and like the guitar, for example. They're just so much heavier and chunkier, this one. That's really weird to see in a Monopoly, right?
Yeah, this one, you wouldn't want someone who's like a bad sportsman lose at Monopoly get a hold of this. They could
Toss that.
Toss that in the face.
Yeah. So that's everything with the Queen Monopoly, and obviously you've got the standard
So yeah,
tray.
it's a pretty good addition.
Yeah.
It's definitely above a lot of the newer ones they've released these days. It's a pity it didn't change any rules, but what rules could you sort of implement in a
No,
Queen-based
I'd
Monopoly?
rather they didn't change the rules in one like this. I'd rather, like I said, I just like it when they do a good job of them and everything kind of has that element of whatever the theme of the board
I
game
agree.
is.
I think, was it the Hobbit one we've got, which is pretty poor in terms
It's
of...
not as good as
No.
some. Yeah. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know down below if you are a Queen fan, and if you are, what is your favourite song? I would love to know.
If you're a fan of the actual Royal Queen, then that's also fine as well.
That's fine too. This was not the Monopoly for you then, though. What's your favourite Queen song? Put you on the spot.
My favourite Queen song, Under Pressure. It's
Under Pressure?
Pretty good one, yeah.
I like Don't Stop Me Now. Anyway, hit that subscribe button and check back next week. We have videos every Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.